Hey folks, we're back at livecoding.ca. My name is Nick Taylor. I'm a staff software engineer at Netlify, and let's get to it. I'm hanging with my good friend Becca today. Hey Becca, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad. For folks who might not know who you are, would you mind just maybe giving your TLDR of who you are?
Yeah, absolutely. So my name is Becca. I am the technical community builder at Deepgram. I've been there since the end of January. I am a career changer, so I spent 10 years teaching college English prior to moving over to tech. And I was a front end developer for a while. And like I said, moved over in January. I started a community called Virtual Coffee. It's a community of developers, and that's how I know Nick. And we've known each other for a couple of years now. And I think that's the highlight reel.
Cool, cool. You heard it here first. All right. So you work at Deepgram. You're a technical community builder there, right? Did I get that right?
Yes, you did.
Um, cool, cool. And so one of the things, Deepgram is big into speech to text. I believe that's the main offering from them. Like, there's different things related to that,
Yes.
but
hmm
okay. Cool, cool. So yeah, so we're gonna have some fun with speech to text today, and I guess do you want to maybe speak to that a bit? And I know there's also a project that you wanted to talk about that we're gonna get into as well.
Yeah, sure. So well, let me see. Deepgram is an end-to-end deep learning speech to text API. And so what does that mean? That means that we're super accurate, super fast, and not incredibly costly. But one of
Okay.
the things that I love about Deepgram is the mission is every voice heard and understood. And that's kind of like been a personal mission of mine since I came into tech.
Okay.
And so my background is in English and in storytelling, and I got my master's at West Virginia University. And while I was there doing my master's in English, I knew that there
Yeah.
was an oral history project.
Okay.
And oral histories usually focus on underrepresented voices or unheard voices, and they record their stories in order to share them with others and to preserve history. And so
Okay.
as I was kind of like looking at things that I could do with Deepgram, build out, I was like, you know what? It would be really great to have transcriptions for all of those oral histories, because it's one thing to have the audio for that, but it would be great to make it accessible for everyone with transcriptions. And so I was
Yeah.
doing some Googling, trying to reconnect with my past self in that department. And I found out that
Okay.
WVU has a new project called Black at WVU. And
Okay.
this oral history focuses on telling the stories, oral histories of people who are Black, whether that's a student or a faculty member or staff member at WVU. And the PhD student who is running these oral histories needs transcripts. And I just happened to reach
Okay.
out to her at the very time that she was trying to figure out, like, how do I get transcripts for these? Because a lot of people who are doing their PhD, they're not
Yeah.
necessarily technical, but they need that technical aspect, and so they're just kind of navigating this path of what am I supposed to do? Who can give me
Yeah.
advice? And I thought, like, this is going to be perfect. So I don't think we'll get too much into that today, but I just wanted to
Okay.
say that this is one of the things that I think can make for something that's really meaningful or can make a huge impact in a way in the industry that we haven't maybe seen, or it hasn't been that prevalent before. So my hope is
Okay.
to start this up as an open source project and build that out so people who are creating these oral histories can upload a file or put a
Okay.
link in and then have their transcriptions come out so they can use them
Okay.
to represent those voices.
Cool, cool. No, that sounds super interesting. I dropped a link to it. It's the Black at WVU Oral History Project, so check that out if you folks want to. Um, yeah, so speaking of speech to text, so I'm gonna drop a link to some of the docs here, but so Deepgram has several things you can do with speech to text. the links I dropped there. Yeah, so you can do pre-recorded audio. It looks like live streaming, and then I just dropped a link to. I think you shared. There's a bunch of features you can check out too. So, um, I guess to get started in terms of the project, did you want to maybe check out the pre-record? I don't think we'll have time to do live streaming video,
Mhm.
but audio, sorry. But live streaming audio would be something like the closed captionings that if folks have that enabled on my Twitch stream right now, you'd see that. That's what that is, right?
Yeah, and so that is worth noting that we do have pre-recorded audio, and you can also do live streaming audio as well. But we
Okay.
will work with the pre-recorded audio today, which I don't know. Like for me, I'm also a podcaster. That kind of thing is really useful
Okay.
because we, generate that for the podcast and for YouTube videos and stuff like that. So if you're a content creator and you need transcripts, you need closed captioning, this is a really great way to do it. Um,
Cool. Cool.
I
Awesome.
was like trying to follow along in the chat and then realized I was
Okay.
not logged in, so I could not comment on anything. So I
That's
did
okay.
get that taken care of. Let's see here. Okay, so I've got a link. Maybe you shared it already, but now I can't see to the pre-recorded chat docs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do.
I've got that there. So I can open that up in the stream if you want. Um,
Yeah, I think this is probably a good place to get started and just to see, look, we can get up and running pretty quickly with Deepgram and then just kind of
okay.
build from there.
Yeah, no, that sounds good. Just let me share that. Give me 2 seconds here. Let's switch to pairing view. In the pairing view. So I was checking out another project before. Okay, so I'll just zoom it in a bit more here. Okay, so getting started with pre-recorded audio. And okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, so anything I should be looking at here right away, or
No, sorry, I like had too many screens up and I'm like, where are things happening? I like have lost
their
everything.
screens
But
are
no,
everywhere?
it's like
Uh,
you need the sound clip from Frozen 2, Lost in the Woods. That's just kind of how I felt for a second there.
it's all good. It's
Um,
all good.
okay, so we've got this. We are going to need to create a Deepgram API key. Did you do that yet?
I did not. I will not reveal it on the stream, which I have done before with other things. So I'm gonna go ahead and just on the side, and maybe while I'm doing that, is there anything else folks should know? So you got to create the Deepgram account, and then I'll get an API
Mhm.
key.
Yeah, and so so once you go to create a Deepgram account, I think it's pretty quick. You can sign up with Google. It allows you to create account for different projects that you're working on. You can create a temporary one that expires, or one that doesn't. So there's different
Okay.
ways to do it. And I accidentally recently shared my API key. I didn't know it.
Okay.
I had a project that was for a blog
Yeah, it
post that
looks like
hadn't come
this.
out yet, and somebody
Okay.
from Virtual Coffee messaged me and said, "Hey, I just happened to be looking through your projects and I noticed that you revealed your API key." I was like,
Oh no.
"Ah!"
I
So
didn't
shout
create
out
it
to
yet, but
Jessica.
I didn't create it yet, but I'm just showing the screen here where folks can. This is I logged in with Google, and then it just brought me to the settings screen, and I just clicked on. It's faded out in the background, but create a new API key, and then here's the options you have. So I'm gonna create it. I'm gonna kind of give it super permissions for now because I just don't want to worry about any of that. That's probably something you need to tweak based on who's using it. But so I'm just gonna take that off screen again just so that I don't reveal all my secrets. Okay, so all right, so I've got an API key. Okay, perfect. Okay, so all right, so I've done that. Okay, I'm just reading what it's saying here. Okay, so this gives me $150 in credit, and okay, and I'll zoom that in a bit. Okay, so I get access to the training models. That's what will help me, I guess. I'm no
Transcribe.
yeah, I'm no machine learning expert at all, but yeah, I do know the term models. Okay. Okay, and you get some live streaming functionality plus all the features. Okay, cool. So I've done that. Okay, so I'm just looking here what else we need. We're going to be working with the Node.js SDK, so I imagine I'm not doing anything with Python, even though
No, we're
it's
not.
mentioned.
And
Okay.
yeah, and when you look through the docs, it gives you the option to select whether you want to use the Node.js SDK or the Python one, and then it will update it based
Okay.
on what you select. So all your code snippets or things that you need to copy and paste will automatically change up to
Oh,
that.
okay. I see here. Okay, cool, cool. All right. So, okay, before I get started there, I guess I should create a new project. So I'm just going to move over to Visual Studio Code for a sec here. So I'm going to make we'll call it Becca stream, and I'm just gonna cd into there. Okay, I'm just gonna set up. So I'm gonna just initialize git here with git init, and then I'm also just gonna do npm init. I said npm init -y, and that's just so I get all the defaults. And then my project should be in a good state. So I'm just gonna open up the project now.
Sorry, I was
OSS.
adjusting my camera. My camera is technical difficulties today.
I'll get. Okay, cool. So I've got that here. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna go back to the docs again here. So, what did it say? Yeah, need node 14 or higher. I'm running 16 right now, so it should be okay there. So,
Yep.
all right. So I did npm init already. So I need to install the whatchamacallit, the Deepgram SDK, I
Deepgram, the Node
guess.
SDK.
Okay,
So if you
so I'll go
see
ahead and go.
there that there's that drop down with the Node SDK,
Okay, yeah.
and you can switch that to Python if you want to use the Python SDK.
No pip install for me today. Okay. All right, so I'll head back here. I'm gonna just install that. Okay, so we got that installed. Okay, cool. And if I come back here, okay, so this is the S. Okay, this is if I was just running just a node file directly to do this.
Mm-hmm.
So in terms of how do you want to go about building this out today? Should I be using what's in the example here right away, or should
Why don't we just
I?
get started with the example just so we can kind of see how you start off and then what you can progress to.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. All right, so I'm just going to create a new index.js file, and I'm just going to save that. Okay, so I don't know if there's anything we can walk through here. Maybe you can maybe explain what some of this here. So here we're obviously importing the Deepgram. I'm just gonna put on word wrap here just a sec. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so I need my API key, which
Yeah, we'll
I
make a
will paste in.
.env file,
Yeah.
get
Okay.
ignore .env.
Okay. Yeah. Actually,
Keep
I'm
those
gonna
keys
use
safe.
one of my tricks. So I've mentioned this on other streams before. You can run npx git ignore, but my old coworker mentioned to me that it actually is built into VS Code. So I'm just gonna add a git ignore here,
Oh, nice.
and I'm gonna choose Node. So it's gonna give us all the defaults, including .env files. So that just generates that there. This is all like just standard stuff for most Node.js or front end projects. And then I can see here, yeah, so it's got all the env stuff covered there too. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do one other thing here. This is just a bit of setup, but I'm gonna have an extension called cloak, and this allows you to hide your env file. So I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do code.env, and let's just call it Deepgram API key. And so if you've never seen this before, cloak, it's when you type, you won't be able to see what the keys are. I've got, unfortunately, not unfortunately, I've got GitHub Copilot on, which is showing stuff, but I'm going to go ahead and paste in my key there. Oh, of course, it flashed super quickly. Great. But anyways, not the end of the world. It's just for the stream. Okay, so I've got that API key in there now. Okay, so next
Okay,
here.
wait, in your .env file, you called it something different though. See, the variable is,
Okay, yeah.
yeah, want
So
to make
I'm gonna
sure line
change this
7.
to, yeah. I'm just gonna do this here. So I'm gonna do. So this is gonna be on the process.env in Node. So I'm gonna pull it in from there. I'm a big fan of destructuring, so I always tend to use that. In fact, actually, we can probably just do this. Let's replace that with this. Replace everywhere. Okay, cool. And just get rid of this. Okay, so I've got my Deepgram API key set up now. Okay. Hey, I see Will's in the house. Okay. Just gonna say hello in the chat there. So we've got the Deepgram API key set up. I'm importing the Deepgram SDK. So I'll close the terminal for a second here just to give us a little more in here. Okay, so next is location of the file you wanted to transcribe. Okay, so should I grab, I guess, can I use the remote one or should I just use create a
You can
local
use
file
a
like
one that's on line 9 unless you want to use a local one, but that one we can just show it running pretty quickly.
okay, or actually wait, I'm trying to see. Oh, we're not doing web. Oh, it starts with HTTP. Okay, it does handle it. Okay, cool. All right, so let's do that.
So yeah, if you rather than so on line 10, your file location, you can go ahead and copy and paste the line path above there
Okay, so I've got
and remove
that.
that. There's an extra space in there
Oh, is there? Okay.
before the HTTPS. There's
Oh yeah,
where the
yeah.
code is.
Sorry. There we go. Teamwork makes the dream work. All right. I like how the sample file has clear instructions in the comments.
Yeah, that's really nice. It helps you to get up and running really quickly, I think.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So now here it's a wave file. So again, I'm using the sample. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, just got a new follower that I can't pronounce. So I'm just gonna say thank you for the follow. Okay, cool. All right, so there. Okay, we've got our Deepgram API key, which will run in here. Okay, cool. All right, this is the check to see if it's that remote file, which is what we're using right now. Okay, so then that's the source. And okay, so I guess this is where we get into the Node.js SDK here, the API here.
Yeah.
Not API, the SDK, sorry. Okay, so I guess this looks pretty straightforward, I think. So correct me if I'm wrong here, and I mean I'm just gonna read it through, but it's saying grab the pre-recorded transcription. There's some options here. What's the punctuate true mean? Do you know?
Okay, so
Or
that means if they're rather than you can just have straight text, right, with no punctuation at all. But
okay.
here, if you pass that feature, then it will punctuate where it thinks the end of a sentence should be.
Oh, okay,
And
gotcha.
there,
Okay, cool.
yeah, there's a bunch of different features that you can get into. Diarization is one of the ones that we'll be using for the oral history project because that allows you, it will identify multiple speakers, which is nice. So
Okay.
also like if you're doing a podcast and you have a guest and it's not just you talking, then you'll be able to break out the different speakers there.
Okay, cool. Okay, so all right, so we're pulling in the pre-recorded transcription. It looks
You
like it's a
can
promise here. Yeah, sorry, go ahead, Becca.
I was going to say you can also pass it a language too. So if
Okay.
like for us in this case, we're doing English, and so to make it more accurate, I'll just post this in the Twitch chat. You can pass it that
Okay.
language EN-US, and then that's like United States English. But I can't remember how many different languages we have. We have quite a few different languages. I
Okay.
know Ukrainian is one of our newer models that we were offering for free, but there's so depending on what you're looking at, if you are doing translations and things like that, it can be really useful to pass that language option there.
Okay. Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I would guess it would probably make the transcription go faster too, potentially, because it doesn't have to figure out the language. So,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah, it
chat.
defaults.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I was going to say it definitely defaults to English. So if you are using a different
Okay.
language, then you do need to pass that language option.
Okay. Cool. Cool. If we get around to recording something, maybe I can start speaking in French, and then we can.
Yes.
Est-ce que Jean aime la poutine? Okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah. All you needed to understand in that was poutine. Okay. So, all right. So we've passed in some options. We've got the source, which is our test file there from the static.deepgram.com. And yeah, so it looks like it's a promise. So once it's done, we've got the response, which we'll take a peek at here. So I guess at this point, let's try and run it maybe.
Yeah,
So
so if you see on line 50 that's commented out, it has the console.dir. If you just want the transcript, you can console. Do you say console dir? Do you pronounce that?
yeah,
I'm not really sure I've said that out loud.
yeah, I usually say console dir or console log. Yeah, it's
I say
like
console log, but I've never said console dir. It just
there's even console table, console. There's console, all kinds of console. So you've welcome to the console podcast. That's what this stream has just become.
sponsored by console.
Yeah,
Um,
cool. Okay, so I guess we should just go ahead and try and run this now.
Yeah, so do you want to print both of those to the console, or do you just want to have the transcript? Because you can see what that entire object looks like if you want to, but if not, then comment out that.
Okay. Well, we could do the whole
Start here.
object, and we can probably look at the stuff in there. Um, cool. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna open up the terminal here and just clear this. So I'm gonna actually use the JavaScript debugger. So for folks who might not know, you can use Node and use Node with the debugger past the arguments to it, like dash dash and spec, but VS Code has a JavaScript debug terminal. So okay, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna just run Node, but it's actually gonna run it with the debugger automatically. And I just it's not to really do anything super fancy, Becca. It's just more so we can stop and see kind of what happens maybe. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put a breakpoint here, and I'm gonna run this. Okay, so, and this is the debug console. Okay, so yeah, we got Brandon in the house here. Hey, Brandon. Okay, so I'm not gonna hover over my Deepgram API key, and it's probably gonna show up on the side here, so I'm just gonna hide that. But let's just navigate down to here. So we'll get to the file. Okay, so all right, so we got our file here. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna come down to where the meat of it is really. So let's just run to here. Okay, so let's see, what did I do? API key is required, so it didn't find my API key. Interesting.
Is it titled the same?
Oh yeah, let me check here. Deepgram API key. Oh, it's because I need to use Node in Node.env. That's why. Sorry. It's because it's not picking it up. Give me 1 second here. The API key's there. I always forget how to do this, so just give me 2 seconds. So it's just a way to bring in environment variables, because like when you're running it from somewhere deployed, all the environment variables will get injected, but when you're running it locally, you need something like Node.env, and I 100% always forget how to set this up. So I'm just gonna Google it real quickly.
If you
No
do,
need.
did you? Okay, require.env.config. Is that up there? Do you need that?
Yeah, I just gotta install it first though. Hold on a sec here. Terminal. Okay. npm install node. Is it node env? Is that it? Yeah. Okay.
I just installed .env, but
Oh, is it .env? Okay.
yeah,
Did
that's what I
I
use anyway. I think it's the same thing.
Node.js here? Create new. No, that's not what I want. Where is the node in installation? How am I forgetting this? Node install. No, that's not it. Yeah, for Node env for Node.js. No, these are other things. Sorry. I'm not looking at the right project. Hold on. Is it just env? Oh, .env. That's what it is. Sorry. Sorry. There we go. Okay. I knew I was on the wrong
You got it.
track.
You
Okay.
got it.
There we go. Okay. .env. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let me just clean up my package.json real quick here. It's the beauty of live coding. Things go sideways sometimes, and that's all good. Okay.
Hey, Brittany.
Oh, hey, Brittany. It's .env. Yes. Okay, cool. There we go. And I'm just going to get that line. Yeah, exactly. Require. Cool. Now we should be good. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's hide the side here. Okay. Okay. So let's just hide the side here for now. Okay. Let's go down to where were we? Here. Okay. Okay, so now it's good. I've got my API key, which is probably showing on the left here. Let me just hide that. Okay, so we're going to run the transcription. I'll let it run to here, I guess, and let's see what happens. So, okay, so we passed in the source, which was the static file, the wave file, and we've got some options there. And so now we can look at the response. So if we just run that out here. Okay, so it's pretty big. I'm gonna just make this bigger here for a second. So there's a lot of stuff in here. Whoa. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna load it up in here instead.
Yeah, and
So
we just
it'll
take a
just
look at
be
this just to see what it looks like, and then go ahead and comment out this one and console log just what the transcript is.
okay. So I don't know how much you want to talk about here in terms of there's like some metadata, um, and then there's the
I think,
result, the chat.
yeah, go ahead. The results are really what we're looking for here.
Okay, cool. So alternatives. Okay, so here's the transcript. So I guess, so the first question I have is, so the channels, does that mean like the potentially different languages, or do you know what that means,
I think it's the
or the,
audio channels that it's coming from.
oh, okay.
I
Okay,
know
cool.
that one of my teammates has, I'm pretty sure, a blog post on multi-channel versus diarization. I'll go ahead and drop that in the chat.
Okay, cool. Uh,
Shout out to Sandra. She writes amazing blog posts. She has a whole series on Vue 3 that's really good if you are into Vue.
Okay, cool. Definitely we'll check that out. Okay, I'm gonna just because that was a lot of stuff that got outputted there. I'm gonna comment this out like you said, and let's do the other one
And
here.
it tells you, you know, where you find it, the accuracy, whether or not it thinks this is the right word. So it can be useful to understanding how the model works. But if you're
Okay,
interested in the transcripts, then getting that second part there, just the transcript is
okay,
useful.
okay, cool. So this was that static file,
Mm-hmm.
and okay, so that's cool. Okay,
Yeah, and so you can see there's the punctuation there, and that's one of the features that we did turn on.
okay, and apparently there are hundreds literally of KPIs that we went to look at. Interesting. Okay, cool. I'm not sure what this test file was, but okay. So if we come back to here, not this. So okay, so that was running the sample here, and that got us the transcription. I would say fairly easily with the existing audio. From here, where were you thinking I'm going to next in terms of working on something?
Well, I think it could be nice to have it displayed not in the console. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, no, that'd be good. So like, you thinking like a web app or something, or?
Yeah, we can just use some JavaScript, I think, to get that on the screen, make it a little bit more readable, and then see how much time we have from there.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. So, I think since this is the Node SDK, I think you were mentioning before that you wanted to potentially use it with Express. Is that right?
Yeah, we use Express a lot when we're working with this. I'm still new to Express and trying to learn everything, but that helps to create that connection, and that's something that I think we should go for here.
Yeah. Uh, with sample demo. Just committing this because I'll post this up on my GitHub after. Okay, there we go. Would help if I added the files actually. There we go. Okay, cool. All right, so we need to install Express. I just have a short Express. Um, if we're gonna be doing it in Express and we want to have some kind of front end with hot reloading, I don't use Parcel often. It's a really great project, but I know they have something you can use with Parcel so that like you know how you get the hot reloading. It can work with Parcel and Express. Is it okay if I add that up just so we can work a
Yeah.
little faster? Okay.
Yep, that sounds
Uh,
perfect.
okay. All right. So let's install those two things. And oh, hey, thanks for the subscribe there, Will. Um, cool, cool. All right. So while this is installing, I'm gonna look it up here. Let's just look at our file structure here. Okay. Uh, I'm just gonna create a source folder. So let's do make dir. Does that still exist? No, it doesn't exist. Okay, yeah. Make dir source. Okay, and then make
Oh,
dir.
Brittany says use Vite. Is that how you say that? I
It's
see it written all the time,
uh
but
it's kind of funny because I live in Quebec, so I speak French, like I'm bilingual, and I never clued in when they were talking about this project because I was originally calling it Vite as well, and then I clued in. So vite in French means fast, so it's actually called vite. So
Vite.
it's a fast bundler. So that's yeah, exactly the way Brandon said
Ah,
it. Vite, like Velveeta,
Vite.
if you like cheese
Awesome.
slices.
Oh, is Velveeta cheese?
I don't know. I kind of classify it in like the cheese whiz kind of
Yep.
stuff, just nuclear orange stuff. I don't know.
I went through a cheese whiz phase when I was in high school.
Yeah, like feet, Brandon. That's right. Uh, yeah. Um, sorry, I'm getting distracted with all this cheese talk. I'm a big fan of cheese, but I don't know. I grew up. Seemed to be seemed to be a pretty common thing in the 80s. I don't know if they still do it, but like cheese whiz on celery sticks, that was like a snack. Even peanut butter. Maybe it was just a Canadian thing. I don't know. But
Cheese. I had cheese whiz on crackers, not
yeah,
ever on celery.
yeah, it was like just a filler because it was like, I mean, celery is like I like celery, but celery is like mainly just water. And I think my mom was just like, or not just my mom, because I knew tons of people that they gave their kids to this. But yeah, just slap on the cheese whiz or even peanut butter on celery. I don't know.
Vegetables and
That
protein.
Yeah, it could be tying into a bigger topic, which I don't want to get into. But there's been like, I don't know if Brittany posted it or Jason Langsdorf, but there was somebody, I forget the manager's name it's David at Starbucks on in like at the Twitter bubble I'm in, but he was saying like mayo is good on, I forget what it was, some kind of sandwich. I can't remember if it was grilled cheese using that, and then somebody was eating peanut butter and banana sandwich with mayo, and I was like, eesh. I don't know. I've eaten peanut butter and banana mayo. Sorry, peanut butter and banana sandwiches, but and that does require a lot of juice if you're gonna eat something like that, or water, because
My
otherwise
dad
you're
eats
just
peanut
kind
butter
of.
and pickles.
I could see that, a bit of tart with salt. I don't know, you know. I guess the word of the day, I guess the quote of the day is just you do you, so. But yeah, anyways. Chris Jarvis is saying pimento cheese on celery. Haven't tried that. I'll have to put that into my repertoire.
Oh,
I'm
peanut
not
butter
really, I'm not
mayo.
really
Yeah, I don't
sure.
know. Does the peanut butter go on a layer above the mayo? Oh, Brittany, you eat them with bananas? Or do you like make it like a grilled cheese so the mayo gets fried with it? And so it makes it kind of crunchy with peanut butter and bananas?
So many, there's too many options, too many options. It's, anyways, what am I doing here? Okay,
Okay, we
I'm
are.
getting off track here. Okay, so I'm just setting up a basic file structure, you know, and people can argue how I'm setting it up if they want to, but I'm just gonna create a server.js file that will be for Express, and then I'm also gonna create a client folder. Okay, cool, and I guess I'll just call it index.js. And I'm gonna,
If you saw my face, it was in response to the one side
yeah,
peanut
yeah,
butter, one side mayo. Yeah,
yeah.
nope.
The chat's all Brittany now, just talking about bananas, mayo, all kinds of stuff. So, anyways, I'm just gonna create a few things here. Just styles file. I know Parcel can process Sass, so I'm gonna do that, and I'm just gonna create a new file to the index.html. And then we'll get this set up in a sec here. So let me just close this for a sec. So I'm just going to generate that. Okay, cool. So I think we got all the things we need here. Now I just need to go to the server file. And we're going to set up Express here. I always have to Google this. I haven't used Express in a while, but Express.js. Or actually, let me look up Parcel Bundler because they have docs for it. Building a web app with Parcel. Yes, this is what I was looking for. No, that's not it. Parcel Bundler. Where'd you go? There we go. So this is if you never use this with Express, it's kind of neat. So you just get all the hot reloading, and it knows to serve it on the Express server. So where's all the? I've got an example of it somewhere here. This is where we can keep talking about mayonnaise while I set this up.
Different cheeses. We're going to do a live stream. Next time we live stream, we can make sandwiches live and
Yeah.
try them out. And whoever sandwich wins gets to be the next guest on Nick's live stream.
All right.
I said
Sounds
it.
good.
I committed you.
Okay. Cool. 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 I'm gonna go find an example here. Just a sec. Because I was testing this yesterday. Because I hadn't used Express in a while. So let's see here. Bum bum bum. Becca stream. No. Is this it? Oh yeah. Oops.
Yeah,
Not
so we'll
node
do something
modules.
basic, just vanilla JavaScript, and connect that to the
Yeah.
server and send all this stuff to Deepgram for our transcripts.
Okay, cool. All right, let me close that. I'm gonna paste this in. I'll go through what's in here if we need to, but so it's just loading up Parcel Bundler. We've got Express here. We're creating an Express app. The Parcel part, it's gonna be reading from this client.index.html. That's how Parcel works with whatever you reference in there. And let's see, I think that should be good. Let me just add something in here like hello. Okay, and let's do source, or actually node, source. Oh wait, am I in the source server? I'm in the server already, sorry. Node server.js. Is that it? Okay, module not found. What's it not finding? Okay, I think I've got the wrong folder. Hold on a sec here. Let's check what directory I'm in. Oh, okay, that's right. Okay, so node source server.js. Okay, so that should start. Okay, so the server is running on port 3000. So if I come over here, this was just some setup. Okay, so we see hello there. Okay, so that's good. And so I'll just add some stuff here real quick. Font size, let's just do, I'm gonna make it kind of big for now, just to make the demo easier. Is that, oh, would help if I referenced all that stuff. A bit of setup, no biggie. All right, let's close this. All right, so I'm just gonna link that style sheet I was talking about. So rel style sheet, href is the Sass file there. So here, and I'm just gonna include that script. So any JavaScript we're doing. So script src index.js. Thank you, Copilot. Okay, that's good. And let's see here. If I add something in here like alert, hello. All right, that's good. Okay. So I think we're in a good state here now. Okay. So
There we go.
all right, so what do we want to do here at this point? So we've got the Express server, we've got the client side. Do we want to build out like a something like, I don't know, grab transcription or something? Like a
Yeah, I
button
think so.
or
Display the transcription.
okay, cool. Close that repository. Okay, cool. All right, so let's start off in here. I'm gonna just always like to zoom these things in for the stream, so I might zoom out a little bit though. If folks can't see that, just let me know. Okay, so I guess we want to have a form, and we're gonna do this with just vanilla JavaScript and just markup. We could do it in something like React, but no point in doing that because we're learning about the Node.js SDK. So I guess I'll keep it simple, but we'll start off with a form. And so what did we say we want? Do we want just a button to say go get me the transcript, or
Yeah, I think right now we can do that. You want to start there?
okay, yeah, okay, cool,
Show transcript maybe?
yeah, okay. So let's do that. And I guess we'll have to have an action to say, I don't know. We could do something like get transcript maybe,
Yeah, that sounds good.
or actually we could hit the, I guess we could get it back is typically how does this, well, we can just do, yeah, I'm trying to think here. Yeah, we can just do it with a JSON call for now. So let's do this. So show transcription and could have like maybe a text area here. So transcribe. Yeah, let's just give it an ID for now. So I guess the transcript, if I could spell properly. Cool, cool. All right. Okay, that's text area. I'm just gonna give it a label just to be honest with semantic markup here. Transcribe text. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, it's not looking pretty yet. I can clean it up after, but okay, let me just get rid of that alert. Okay, so I guess when we click that button, we want to go get the transcript. So I'm just gonna give this an ID for now. So we'll just say get generate transcript. Not the best name maybe, but naming is hard. Should have used the edge function. Yeah, no, yeah, there's because I think we might look at downloading something after, but I know she wanted to. Sorry, Brittany's just mentioning using edge functions in the chat there. Yeah, no, it's definitely a good idea. I know Becca wanted to do something with Express first, so but that's definitely something we could work on, and I could even probably PR that up after. Okay, so we've got the button here, and let's just go into the JS now. So gonna do a old school. Let's just get generate button equals document. Okay, sure. Good old Copilot, just telling me
There you
what
go.
it thinks. All right, cool.
Super nice.
All right. All right, so then we're just gonna add here. We'll add on click. It could be a form submit too, but whatever. Sorry, add event listener. gonna add a click. And then we've got our event. Okay, and then we want to prevent the default because we don't want it to submit the form. Okay, so at this point, we need to go get the transcript. So, okay, so here, let's just do this first. I'll just make sure my button's working. Save that. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so the button click works, doesn't submit the form. Okay. Okay.
It's wild to see what Copilot is filling in there.
Yeah. I'm just gonna style this slightly. So I'm gonna, just for the form, I'm gonna say display flex direction column. No, that didn't work out so well. Let's go max width. I don't know. Let's go 30 rem, sure. Okay, whatever. That's good enough for now. Okay, so we need to go get the text. So yeah. No, it's all good though, Brittany. It's a good idea to use the edge function. Just for the sake of the demo though, right now I'm gonna stick with Express, which is what Becca had mentioned. But I'm definitely gonna try it with an edge function for sure. Cool. All right, so we got that there. Okay, so at this point we need to kind of do what we were doing here in this file here, right? So I guess the first thing is we gotta create a route in Express. All right, so I guess this would be app.get, and then we could say something like, yeah, sure. People think sometimes Copilot's kind of cheating, but I honestly, I think it's just great to just make you more productive, honestly, you know. So we could do something like maybe like get the transcript, something like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so we could do that. I'm gonna just, I don't know, I like to test things out, so we could just do return res.send, and we could do just, let's do json.stringify, and then let's just create an object like hi, yo, hi there, sure, whatever. Okay, so when we go to this, and I'm gonna have to stop the server. You can use something like nodemon, but to restart the server automatically. But I noticed when trying to use it with Parcel before that Parcel changes files, and then that causes nodemon to go in this like infinite loop. So anyways, just a little side note there. Okay, cool. So the server's up and running again. I'm just gonna try going to that endpoint. And did that not get me anything? Okay, let's see what happened there. Did I not save that? App.get path/get transcript. That seems okay. Let Express use the bundled min order. This will let parcel. This seems okay. What am I doing wrong here?
Wait, this is in our server.js file, right?
Yeah.
We can, where is the Deepgram stuff? Is that in our index.js?
Yeah, exactly. Here. We can definitely grab all that stuff in there. Whoops, wrong index. This one. I mean, I'm definitely gonna need a bunch of this stuff, like, and we'll need this for sure because we'll need to load the SDK.
I mean, we can put all of this stuff in the server.js.
All right, let's just go right away and just do it all then in one fell swoop. Okay, so that's that. I got my static file. It's really, actually, yeah, just let's do the whole thing. Okay, I'm gonna put this all at the top here, and I'll move some stuff around. But so like the thing we really want in the on the side there in the get transcript is really this part. So this is just the stuff to load the that particular file. You know, we're doing an example here, so like it might not be all right in the server like this, but just for, you know, just for testing out the waters. So okay, so we would want to do this, and then So we're going to go to get the Deepgram transcription like we were doing before.
So maybe we need want to create a get transcript function, and then we
yeah.
can call that within the.
Yeah, we can do that too if you want. Yep. Cool. So let's do this there. So we'll just say we can do like let's do const transcription equals get transcription. I'm not gonna like, normally we would probably get more than, like, it would depend on the file, or maybe we upload one, but for now we can just say like we're assuming it's always the one file, because we're just keeping things easy here. So we can have a function get transcription, and then in there, so this is gonna get it, and then okay.
Yeah, and then that's where we have the Deepgram pre-recorded. Yeah.
Okay, so let's do let transcription, and I'll set it because this has to be an async function. Sorry, because we've got a promise. Okay, so, or no, it doesn't need to be, but it could be. Okay.
Okay.
Get the response. Okay, so the transcript is here. Okay, yeah. So
yeah. And so right now we've got that console.dir, and then we need to just get that. We need to just return that transcription.
Yeah. Transcription. Okay, let's get rid of that. What's the depth here? Is that part of that? No, that's something else. So we just want the transcript. Okay, cool. Okay, so then we get the trans.
Can you hit Option Z?
Option Z. What's
just
Option
to wrap
Z
the
do?
text? Wrap the text?
Oh, yeah. Isn't it wrapping already?
I don't think it was. It was at least either it was cut off on my screen or it wasn't wrapping.
Seems to be, I'm pretty sure it's wrapping. Okay. Cool. All right, so here, that's okay, so we got the file loading up here just for like from before. We got the Deepgram API key, all that other stuff. We could have this in a separate file, but just keeping things simple for now. Okay, and then we got the get transcription. So I'm going to actually, let's do this. I'm just gonna, I find it easier to grok with awaiting it. So if I do const, and then it's the transcript we're trying to get, the response. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's get the response is equal to await this. I'm not going to worry about the error for now. Okay, there. It's just, okay, so this is going to get the response, and then from there, this is the response. This is what we want. So we want the transcript.
There we go.
From there. Okay, and then we'll return the transcript. Let me know if I'm going too fast here.
I caught
okay,
up.
So,
I a little bit whiplash. Now I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, but Triple B's throwing shade in the chat there. Cool. It's okay. We welcome shade to the stream. It's a little sunny today, so. Okay, so we've got this function get transcription. I made it async for now. I find it easier to pull out stuff with await, but you can do it with, with then and stuff too. But so I'm awaiting what I'm assuming will be a successful response. And then in the response, like we saw from that sample, we can grab the transcript from here. And then where is it? Yeah, in get transcript, it's making the request. We're getting the request in and the result here. Just standard Express stuff. We're going to get the transcription. And then I think if we just do res.send transcription, we could actually just do it like this. I'll just do a JSON.stringify. I know it's been a while, but I'm sure Express has something to just convert it to JSON. Maybe it's just this, but okay. So this will, when we call get transcript, hey, Dan's here. Yeah, so when we get transcript, and then we're gonna return this. So the result, we're gonna send some JSON back, and we're just gonna stringify the transcription, and it should just be an object coming back with a transcription property with the actual transcription text.
Michael's saying you need to await the get transcription.
That is correct, because I was awaiting it up top to get the result. Good call. And then I'll need to make this async then. That's all good. Okay. Yeah, so we'll get that, and then we should be good. I'm gonna need to restart the server. So let's see here. App.use, and it's /get_transcript. Yes. Okay. I just want to see if that actually works. Okay, so we're on port 3000. Why is this not returning? Oh, you know what? I think it's the order of because of the middleware, maybe? I'll put it before just to see.
How are we connecting to the server? Did we do that in the index.js?
Yeah, so in the, yeah, see you later, Brittany. Yeah, so we're just using the out of the box Express stuff. So we don't need the index.js that we created before. So we copied in, like we're requiring our .env. We're getting the Deepgram stuff. We have the file that that demo file we had there. And then we've got the function to get the transcription. And then from there with Express, you can use app.get, because we're going to make a get to say, just go get me the transcript. So just going to /get transcript should return it. And I'm just wondering why it's not hitting that. And that's why I thought putting it before the app.use, I think that might actually fix it, because I'm not sure how the middleware is working, but I think it's intercepting everything. So let's just try this again. Okay, there we go. So we're getting, it's just the order. I'll zoom this in here, but whoops, not that, not the dev tools, sorry. Okay, so we're getting the transcription now. So that's awesome. Cool. Let me just check one thing here. My Stream Deck, I just gotta check something real quick. Yeah, okay, cool. There we go. Clicking buttons. Okay, so yeah, sorry if I went off there a little rogue, but so the problem was, so we have this app.use, and this is the parcel bundler that adds some middleware to Express, but I think it was picking up any requests you make to the server. So it's kind of like when you're doing URL rewrites, or just the order of things matter. So like I put this before the middleware so that it doesn't kind of absorb when you go to /get transcript. So that seems to be good, because if I come back here, that's all good. And if I look at the dev tools, just to see here, let's go JS or fetch. Why am I not seeing it? Oh, did I stop the server? Whoops. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Let's run that again. Okay, so there we go. So it did get our thing. Where did the fetch go? Anyways, here it is. It's the get. So we can see here, it's getting it, and then we should have the payload down here, like the preview, so that the transcription. So that looks all good. So we've got that endpoint now, and kind of like what we were saying before is like we're explicitly getting this demo file, but maybe we could iterate on this. But for now, we're always just saying go transcribe that same file all the time. But we could actually maybe pass it to say go transcribe this file I'm sending you, like not upload, but like the link to it. That can
Yeah.
be something, but anyways, I digress. Let's go to, I guess, so we have this for the button here. Like right now, if I go back to the main page, so we have a button here and it just says getting this transcript, which is what we need to do for real now. So at this point, so we've clicked it. We're going to want to fetch to, I guess to, what was it? Get transcript. Was that it?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. Google, not Google, GitHub Copilot's saying yes. Okay. So I'm going to fetch that and I'm going to await it like Triple B was saying before when we were doing it on the other side. I'll need to make this async so we can use await. And this will be the response. Okay, cool. And so that, okay, thank you, GitHub Copilot again. So this will get us our transcription. And just for funsies for now, I'll just do alert transcription. And let's save that. And let's see if that works. Oh, whoops, did it refresh? No. Did I do something wrong? Okay, that's, oh, it's because I've got a syntax error. That would make sense. Okay, cool. So let's try this again. Why is it not refreshing? Alert.
There you go.
Okay, it doesn't seem to be refreshing, but that's okay. I'm just gonna start the server over again. I'm not sure what went on there, but so if I reload this, okay, so it's going to get the transcript. Okay, it's returning the transcript, but it's an object, but it's there. Okay. I won't go into the UX stuff, but we'd probably say something like, going to get it, maybe have a spinner if it takes a bit of time. But so this gives us the transcription. So now we have this text area here.
Transcription.transcript, right?
Is that what it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's true. We can.
That's what GitHub Copilot told you.
Yeah. I think it's just transcription, but oh no, it is right. Actually, this will work. Actually, if I do this, it's better. That's what I actually want. Okay. Because it's returning the object that has a property called transcription, but I called the whole object transcription before, which is why it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this will be transcription area. I don't know. I'm just giving bad names today. Sorry, folks. Okay. So that'll get us the element here, which is the text area. And if I come back here, so at this point, we can probably do transcription area dot, yeah, we can do inner text, sure. And then the transcription. So I'm going to save that. Okay, it's rebuilding now. So let's try this. I'm going to drag this over a bit just to see. So I'm going to click it and I'm going to open up the dev tools too, just to see what we get here going on. So I'm going to click show transcript. It went to go get it. Okay, it came back. Did I get any errors? Okay, I got an error. Cannot read. Okay, so that's good. It's just me doing a JavaScript error. It got the transcript. So get element by ID transcription. Is that not what I called? Oh, transcript. Yeah, sure. Transcript's good. I'm fasting today, and I worked out this morning, and I think my brain's kind of running in overdrive. Anyways,
I was gonna fast, and for the very, I was like, this is maybe not the best day for me to do this.
Yeah, no, I've gotten used to it. I mean, I'm definitely not giving medical advice on the stream here, but I do the fasting every now and then, and I do it sometimes on the days I work out to kind of get an extra calorie boost burning. Anyways, just saying hi to Bjorn there. Cool. All right, so I think it should be okay now. So I'm just gonna clear this, and so we saw before there. Let's clear this. Okay, I'm gonna drag this open a bit just so we can get some more here. I'm gonna say go get the transcript, and then maybe Yay! Cool. All right, so let's just drag it out here. I don't know. I feel pretty good. Um, okay, so that's awesome. Okay, so uh, I know we're just getting the sample file that we have from the demo there in the SDK, but it's still pretty powerful that we can say go to the server side, call the Deepgram API, go generate me the transcript, and boom, you got it back. Like this is super useful. I say this because it's somebody who streams and does just like it's super helpful. Like I have captioning on right now and it's not that great, but you know I'm also not paying for it right now, so I can't really complain about it. But I can like this is like a super useful feature that like I think it's being used more and more. Like you know you see this in a lot of tools now, like Zoom for example. They have I mean not just Zoom, but I think everybody on the planet probably has Zoom installed at this point. Um, and I don't know if there's a link to it, but your coworker Kevin, I saw this a while ago on Twitter. He was in his overalls and he had a little kind of like console on his chest, and it was
Yes.
I think he was at a conference, um, but it was just like
Yeah.
it was a really cool demo.
I'm gonna try and find that.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a little badge. It's a transcript,
Okay.
and it was captioning everything that he was saying. And there's also he added um, features like translation into there. It's pretty
Okay.
cool. There's a video. I'm gonna try and find it so I can share it in the chat. But it is super
Okay.
awesome. Where is it? He's written a lot of blog posts. Let's see. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
I think this is it. Copy
Cool.
link address. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, this is a video and he has the walkthrough, I think, of that, but it's pretty cool.
Okay, I'm just gonna pop that here real quick just to see. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think I saw my voice just cracked. I'm 13 again. Um, yeah, I don't think I saw this. I saw he had tweeted it out, I believe, and I think I saw like a short clip of it. But this is the full demo, I guess.
I think that's the full demo. If not, it's
Okay.
definitely on our site. The full demo is on there, but and there's directions for. Oh, maybe this is wrong. No, I think I put the wrong one in there. Sorry. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Building a live transcription badge. This is the right one.
Okay. Copy link. Okay, cool. I like his cartoon avatar. Um, so this is the full thing. Okay, yeah, there's the overalls. Yeah. So this was I believe he was at a conference, was that it? Or where was he demoing this again?
I think he just demoed it in his house, but I'm pretty sure the
Okay.
badge has been taken to a conference and that there's more being done with the badge, but it is really, really useful.
Okay. Yeah. No, I could totally see it would be super cool. Like I mean not only I'm thinking obviously people who have hard time hearing, it's definitely helpful. But I'm even picturing in scenarios. It's like you go to a conference, or like if you're somewhere and it's just so loud, you know. I mean, maybe it's overkill to have everybody with one of those on, but I think it would be kind of neat, you know. Uh, and
Yeah, and I
I don't
think
even
like
know
the
what that
default
device
screen
is.
for that is like a
Okay.
badge, like a conference badge. So it has your name, your Twitter handle, your company or whatever. So it's I don't know, it's pretty cool. I think that's made with a mini Raspberry Pi.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, because I couldn't tell what that device was. Because it's I mean it's definitely he definitely doesn't have an iPad posted on his chest there, and it doesn't look Androidish too. So yeah, no, that's super cool though. Um, so I mean this is obviously an example of using transcription services as a way to make things more accessible to other folks. I think that's super cool. Um, I'm still happy that we got. I know this wasn't a huge demo we did, but I'm still pretty happy that we got the transcription coming down like this. It's pretty neat. Um, I guess we could try. We've got about 15 minutes. We could always try passing in a URL. Like, I don't know if you've got like a minute or so just to maybe try and find like some test wave file. Like just Google, like, even if it's like, well, hopefully safe for work, but like, like it could be just a short thing. Um, what I'm gonna do is on my end, I'm gonna add a field where we can pass in the URL.
Yeah, I have I did do a project. It was like upgrade your free code camp quote generator. That's one of the projects that the front end
Okay.
certification has. And so I have where is that? A gist in GitHub that has a bunch of them.
Okay. Um, let's say file to transcribe. Okay, and then let's do, no, we don't want a file. We just want, okay, type text. Actually, I can even say URL. Thank you, HTML5 or whenever that came out. And I'm gonna give it a name because the name will get passed in the query string when we submit the form. Or wait, no, I'll have to pass it that way. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'll just leave it as name. So let's see, URL to transcribe. So if we come back here, I wonder why it's not refreshing. Oh, I killed the server, that's why.
I did that. I literally for an hour recently said, why is this not working? And I finally realized that was why.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's one of those things like you're staring at it and you're like, why is this not working? Okay, so I gotta see if we can squeeze this in. So basically the section here, I'm gonna put the default value as the wave file. And okay, so that'll be there. Okay, that's good. And let's see here on the server side. So I don't need this anymore. I'm just gonna clean up a few things here. Kind of going in YOLO mode here. This is just seeing what we can do here. So there's the MIME type, sure. So it's a source file. So we don't need any of this because we're not going to be testing like file uploads. It's really just this, and then so source URL file buffer audio. Okay, no, yeah, that's not for that. Okay, so we just really need that. Okay, and don't even need this. This is stuff that was just specific to the, if you were doing the file, like an actual file, not the one coming through HTTPS. So then, yes, we want to get the transcription. So I'm gonna just put here source. That'll get passed in, and that should behave like normal. And then here, I'm gonna create the source. So it should be that. Just gonna add prettier real quick. Sure. All right, let's save that. Okay, cool. Now we got prettier working. Okay, so this is the source. I need to pass it into the transcription. Like nothing else has changed. So the only difference is we're gonna pass the file, and then I need to get the file. So what is it? Rec.query.params. Where is it? Path. What's the query here? Yeah, we'll just say file, sure. Okay, there's that. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna work, but okay, so on this side here, we're gonna say, and the file name. So we're still getting it, and then we're just gonna say file equals, yeah, sure, file. And here I'm gonna do const file is GitHub Copilot's just like, this is what you want. I'm like, nope, no, that's not what I need right now. So I'm gonna get document.form. What did I call it? The URL, whatever. I'll just give it an ID for now. You can get it through the form too, but okay. So yeah. So again, if folks are just tuning in, we're just continuing on what we did that we got working. At this point, I'm just trying to see if we can send it a URL so that like we're still not uploading something, but we could say, hey, here's a file, try this one. So this is gonna get the URL to transcribe, and because I'm passing it in the query string, I need to encode it. URL to transcribe dot value. Yeah. Okay. I think this should work. Okay. I'm gonna have to start the server again just because I changed the server. So this is the part I'm a little rusty on. I'm not sure if it's just query. Oh, it is the query string. So I think that might work. Okay, so let's try this. Okay, so I'm gonna say, I just want to see what it's sending. So I'm gonna say, let's click show transcript. Okay, so it's sending the file and hasn't come back yet. Oh, it worked. Wow. Okay. Okay, so I don't know if you had a second to
Yeah.
try find a sample file. Okay,
There's another
cool.
one
I'm
there
gonna
in the
try.
chat.
Okay, and the reason why I wanted to do this is one, just to show that you can send, not that this is, I mean, not that Deepgram's a gimmick at all. It's just it'd be nice to show something that's not a demo file, to just show that it can actually read other stuff, which
Yeah.
I know it can, but okay, so let's see what happens here. I don't know what's gonna happen. Wow, cool. That's awesome. Wow, cool. Okay, so basically in about an hour's time, we've built something where, obviously it needs some polish, and it doesn't look that great right now. But it's pretty cool that we're able to build something out in about an hour where we can say, here's a file that I need to transcribe, and here's the text. That, I don't know, to me that's pretty cool. Um, there's a question in the chat, Becca. Oh yeah, okay. I don't know if that's legal, but yeah, it could. Yeah. So that's pretty cool though. Awesome. I don't know. I'm pretty happy with how far we got there. I know
Yeah,
we're.
I think it's really cool. I mean, I I love the idea of being able to transcribe in different ways. So if somebody does have a link, use a link, add file upload with this would be the next feature that I would work on. We
I'm looking up. Keep go ahead and talking. I just want to see if it can translate Homer Simpson or something.
um yeah, and so I mean there's lots of different things that you can do with it. Generate closed captioning for YouTube videos or other types of videos. I know one of my teammates, Sandra, just wrote a blog post on using the Library of Congress and using Dolby to clean up the audio files to get that transcribed.
Okay.
I think it there's a lot of uses that could be really cool.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, of course I stopped the server again because I committed something. That's me, or maybe something
It's like
happened.
waiting for Homer.
Okay, let's try that again. Okay. Okay, or is there an error or what's going on? Maybe it had trouble with Homer. Okay, failed to load. Okay. Let's see what happened. Error origin inside of async function, bad request. Okay. I think what's happening is I can't access that file from the server or something. It's probably blocking or something. But it's all good. We showed with that other sample file. Like, let me put that back in there. But it was Lord of the Rings. That's why I didn't even read it. Okay, so
Did
let
it
me
did it
just
say
load
yeah,
that
it did
one.
say Lord of the Rings. I was gonna see if anyone knew. Anyone
Yeah,
know who said that quote?
it's a good question. I personally don't know. I enjoyed the movies, but uh, They are very long.
They, they,
Okay.
the novels are longer.
Yeah, yeah. I read The Hobbit in elementary school, and then, but I never read Lord of the Rings. Yeah, sure.
No,
We'll go
Dan,
with
it's not
Spock.
Spock. It's Lord of the Rings.
I'm pretty sure it was Obi-Wan in Lord of the Rings, or was it?
Yes, it's the
Yeah.
Elven lady, Gladriel.
Ah, okay. All right, cool. Anyways, I loaded that test wave file again just to show it's getting the stuff there again. So I don't know. This is really cool. Um, Again, like I said, it's a short demo we've built out here, but I think it really shows what you could potentially do with something like Deepgram. Um, the live transcription is something that's definitely super interesting to me. Um, I know that it wouldn't work the same way. Like I imagine it's over WebSockets or something because you're constantly
Yep.
sending it. But that'd be something interesting to look into. I think your coworker Michael had mentioned he had been working on one because when there was the Deepgram hackathon, I was talking about on my stream because I was using something else for captioning, and he's like, "Oh, I'm building out." I don't know. I'm sure he's got other stuff to do too, but I
Yeah, is
think he was
Michael still
working
in
on.
here? Michael, where is that? Are you done with it?
I'm not trying to hold him accountable. I just remember him talking about that. But yeah, okay, we can. I don't know. He might have dropped off, but it's all good. It's all good. Um, cool. Well, we're almost at time here, Becca. To wrap things up, is there anything I'm gonna drop links for Deepgram and for your Twitter that folks can check out. There's also the black uh, the black at WVU Oral
WVU.
History Project.
Mhm.
I dropped that again, and I'm gonna drop a link to the Deepgram docs. We worked on the pre-recorded audio, but there's other links in the docs to live streaming and just the full feature set. Um,
Yeah,
I
shout out to
guess.
Urine. He said I did do the WebSockets once because he helped me get that working. So yes,
Oh,
I've got a
cool. That's
blog post
awesome.
on that too.
Nice, nice, nice. Awesome. Cool. Well, I guess to wrap up, anything else you want to mention? I definitely encourage folks to check out all the links I just dropped.
Yeah,
Anything
follow us
else?
on Twitter. We're Deepgram Devs.
Yeah, I dropped the
Oh, it's
link to
there.
that. Cool,
I was
cool.
like looking. Yeah, follow us. We've been doing some Twitter spaces and some smaller meetups, and maybe there's a newsletter that's about to drop. So
Oh,
definitely follow
yeah.
us and see what else we have going on.
Cool,
We'll also
cool,
be, if
cool.
anybody's at KCDC, we'll be there too.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Good to know. I will not be there, but I will have FOMO in my basement office. Um, cool, cool. All right. Well, super awesome having you on, Becca. I had a lot of fun. It's always cool hanging out with you. Um, Next week, what is next week? I'm trying to think who. I'm trying to. Oh yeah, my old coworker Christina Gorton's gonna be on the stream next week. Let's see here. Let me check the schedule. Um, we used to stream together on the dev stream. In case folks didn't know that, I know there's some folks in the crowd here that do know that, but yeah, where's the schedule? Yeah, we got next week. Yeah,
Christina is awesome.
it's it is Christina next week. Yeah, so yeah, check us out same time next week. We're gonna be talking about open source, DevRel, all the things. I'd love to come to KCDC, but I can say yes and be a liar, but I don't want to do that. So I will I will somehow, maybe I'll conjure my presence there. I don't know. I'll speak to Gandalf or Obi-Wan and see what I can work out. But
Get a
anyways,
hologram of you. We'll bring a Nick hologram.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Cool, cool. All right. Well, thanks everybody, and
Thanks,
we
Nick.
will see you next week. Thanks, Becca.